Alright, this is Crota giving you another audio commentary here on, I think this is Zotac. This is the finals between Thorzain and pornosonik. I'm just gonna call him Sonic. Thorzain has won a couple Zotacs already. I'm not quite sure about pornosonic, but here we have the map. It is going to be Twisted Meadows. This is normally a very common 1v1 map. 4 spawning locations, but we do have Thorzain spawning on the bottom left-hand position at the 8 o'clock position as a blue human. Meanwhile, we have pornosonic spawning as the pink night elf. We do have an Ancient of War being built rather early, so I believe that we're going to have creeping very early on in the game, as opposed to the demon hunter trying to harass the human player, preventing him from getting any additional experience. We did have a minor speed build on the Altar of Kings, but it was just very minimal, so the Archmage should still be coming around about the 1 minute 50-second mark at 10 seconds earlier. We do have a scouting coming in from Thorzain. Thorzain's going to go ahead and try to scout counterclockwise, or clockwise, I mean. And this is really in position because if the Night Elf player did spawn over here at the 10 o'clock position, it'd be easier for him to come in and harass him as he was trying to do some expanding. Here we have the Night Elf is now going to spawn counterclockwise as well. Normally the Night Elf would go the other direction, but he is going to go ahead and find the Thorzain's base very quickly. Thorzain, if he didn't see the militia, does know that he is pretty much safe to creep out this Goblin Laboratory. Meanwhile, we have an Archer coming down. It is going to pop out in just a second. Demon Hunter nearing completion. And the Archmage does come down, quickly drops the Water Elemental. Is going to walk the Water Elemental over. He's going to try to take down that single Wisp. Try to take down a single Wisp and gets it down to a little bit low hit point. Is now going to go ahead and try to go after that Water Elemental. Gets a boulder for all his hard work. Meanwhile, we do have an Archer trying to take down this particular base right here. Ancient of War absorbing a lot of the damage. Looks like the Archer did take a boulder. Meanwhile, it looks like both players are going to be able to get to level 2. Oh, very nice Dispel coming in. So did the Dispel give the Demon Hunter additional experience? I believe so. So the Demon Hunter is going to be on his way to level 3 as soon as he clears that creep camp, and is perhaps going to be able to pick up some Troll Shadow Priest as well. The Troll High Priest is going to go down, and Archmage is now currently sitting at level 2, has a Boots of Agility +6. And the Demon Hunter is now finishing off the rest of this creep camp. It looks as though the Ancient of War is now just trying to root himself, get himself into a good position. And the Demon Hunter picks up a nice Slippers of Agility +3 and a Potion of Greater Healing. So very nice items for that Demon Hunter. Archmage looks to go ahead and continue some creeping, pulls those units to the back, and now Thorzain, in the past I've seen him tech very quickly, so he's not teching quite as quickly in this particular matchup for some reason. He normally likes to go to quick castle, but that's mainly against undead, I believe. I think most of the games I've seen him, he's been playing undead. And Thorzain now going ahead trying to take down Demon Hunter, currently sitting at level 2, just hanging around, is going to go ahead and run to the back. We have an Archer and a Troll Shadow Priest trying to take down that one lone peasant. It looks as though that peasant is going to go down. And now we have the Demon Hunter going ahead trying to exchange blows, getting another mana burn off on the Archmage. Archmage down to like 12 mana, so no real point in trying to do any more mana burns. Meanwhile, we do have a Tree of Ages tech coming in from the Night Elf player, as we do no tech coming from Thorzain yet. So Thorzain getting an Arcane Tower, and really massing up some gold, but does need some additional wood. We do have an Archer being produced. Merchant Camp, the Demon Hunter and Night Elf player using the Merchant Camp very well so far. Now we have Demon Hunter trying to get in some quick damage on that low hit point Footman. The Footman is now trying to run to the back. He's trying to take out that Shadow Priest, so Demon Hunter chasing down a Footman. Meanwhile, we have the Archmage. Archmage gives up the pursuit and is now trying to take down some archers instead of that single unit. It looks like that Footman is going to be able to go ahead and hide. Is he going to be able to wake up? Oh no, not able to wake up, so the Demon Hunter does get the last hit on that. So very nice job. Here we have the Demon Hunter now, or the Archmage. Thorzain not really playing too well right now. He's not winning those early skirmishes, not picking off units very well, and the Demon Hunter is now going to pick up a Boots of Speed most likely, yep, and is going to be able to chase down that Archmage in the coming fights. We do have a Huntress Hall coming up as well along the Tree of Ages. And I believe there's only one Ancient of War, and the Ancient of War is up and about. And Demon Hunter is now going after some footmen as well, as the Archmage is now trying to come into the base, drops a Water Elemental, and is now going to go after that Troll Shadow Priest. Ooh, nice Abolish Magic to get rid of the Troll Shadow Priest. Demon Hunter is currently sitting at level 2, may get to level 3 if he's able to take off some of these units. Is not able to wake up the creeps. Archmage does find the Ancient of War, and wow, it looks as though the Night Elf player is just having a field day right now, taking off those individual units, being able to focus down those footmen really, really quickly. Are we going to get a Tavern Hero? Yes, we do have a Tavern Hero, so it's going to be a Naga Sea Witch now coming in with cold arrows. We do have Archmage who looked to have sold his Boots of Agility +6 and pick up a Dust of Appearance, and we finally are upgrading to Keep. So Keep is now 3/4 of the way. A single footman now trying to run to the back of the base. He may be able to get to the back. Yes, he is going to get to the back, and yes, all the units are now safe. If he's not careful though, that Naga Sea Witch will be able to shoot in there. It looks as though that Arcane Tower very nicely positioned, and looks as though the Arcane Vault is going to go down. Rifleman now being produced. Well, Blacksmith hidden in the back of the base. Rifleman now trying to run away. Rifleman not able to fit in between these little walkways as the footmen are, as he is a little bit bigger. Archmage is just standing by. Looks as though Archmage wants a Tavern Hero as well. Yes, Thorzain gets a Naga Sea Witch as well, so a Naga Sea Witch for both players. It looks as though that a Demon Hunter is maybe able to get to level... No, probably... Oh, it does get to level 3. So level 3... Oh, because the Naga Sea Witch was out of range and unable to get any experience off of that. So level 3 Demon Hunter and a level 1 Naga Sea Witch versus a level 2 Archmage and a level 1 Naga Sea Witch. Things not going too well right now. No economic advantage. We do see some casters coming out, but I gotta believe dual Ancient of Lore is being produced as well, along with an Ancient of Wonder. So we're going to be seeing some Dryads and Tree of Eternity being teched as well. So we're going to be seeing Bears most likely. Bears coming in with some Dryads as well. So here we have... if he does this right, he should not get a Purge on that Water Elemental. Very nicely done. And we do have the Demon Hunter now trying to get into the back of the base. Still not enough room to get back there, and the Archmage should be able to get to level 3 off of this particular creep camp, if my math is correct. Yeah, it looks as though the Naga Sea Witch is trying to pull to the back, so the Archmage gets all the experience, and it is gonna get, yes, does get him to level 3, and we do have the Demon Hunter now coming in. So quick mana burn. The Thorzain does lose a footman. Naga Sea Witch currently sitting at level 2. Nice little fork lightning trying to go after those archers. The archers in bad positioning. Oh, Naga Sea Witch low on hit points and does a transfer of the Scroll of Teleportation. Very nicely done. Now trying to focus back, and we had I believe had a fork lightning that followed him back to the base. Scroll of Healing being used in... No, not yet. Yeah, Scroll of Healing being used. It was transferred to the Naga Sea Witch first for some reason, and no real reason for that. Now we do have, it looks as though Night Elf wants to go ahead and try to creep out this goblin shop, and it looks as though the human wants to creep out the goblin shop as well. So both players going to creep out the goblin shop, drop a Water Elemental. No additional mana for a Water Elemental at this time. It's now going to go after those units. The Water Elemental is doing a good job tanking. Thorzain is using a good use of his Water Elemental that is about to expire very soon. We have a nice Tome of Intelligence +2 being picked up. Tome of Experience, nice. Tome of Experience for the Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch now sitting at level 2. So to make up a little bit of the difference between these units, quick use of Dust of Appearance, making sure that there is no units close by. And we had, I think he had a Potion of Healing for a second, and then he sold it. So perhaps he wants a Scroll of Healing and a little bit more than that Potion of Healing. Claws of Attack +6 on the Naga Sea Witch. And I'm going to go ahead and take this time to go ahead and pause this game. Stay tuned for part 2 of this particular replay.